Opening the portal. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Earth Plizane. Yo, really? We're gonna talk about healing, generational curses, or healing traumas, and healing programs, and healing from the old world and all the old thoughts of the old world. We could easily get caught up on things that were passed down to us by the past world, like by our parents, by, for example, like racism, or like um, superiority complexes, or like, oh, my race is better than your race, or like I'm more divine than you, or whatever. All of the constructs, all of the dualistic constructs that keep you in a dual mindset. It doesn't even allow you to see oneness, because that's at the end of the day, that's what it's doing. But what we're gonna talk about today is how, like, what I want to talk about today is how, like, this new world is destroying that old world. You see, we're going through astrological ages, and each age symbolizes something. And we're going through the age of Aquarius at this moment, and the age of Aquarius symbolized for, oh baby, information. Is going into the mental age. We're going into the golden age, aka the mental age. That means everything that's mental. First off, we're gonna realize that everything is mental. That may not be the first thing, but we're gonna realize that. And then when you realize that everything is mental, you realize that this whole universe is mental. Your body is mental. Your problems are mental. The food that you're eating is mental. That shit is inside of your mind. Everything is mental. But also, everything is gonna go to the mind. Information. Now this is the realm where we would definitely be getting a lot of information, because that is what feeds the mind. And not only that, the mind will be starting to raise to a higher frequency, because it is at the same time the golden age. So we're gonna get more light. We're gonna be getting a lot more light into ourselves, and once we start to receive this light again, and I do want to say that you have to have that light to receive that light. You having the light is allowing you to receive that light, because truly it's like a magnet. It's like the light that you have is attracting the light externally. That's why you're so beautiful. When you realize who you are, you realize the oneness of everything, because you are able to realize it. That is beautiful. That is the part. You're able to realize it. You're able to realize that everything is one and everybody is one, and and with that realization comes liberation, because with that realization you get to tell yourself, like your higher self gets to tell yourself that it's still programmed. Hey, this isn't right, because you're really one. Even if your higher self doesn't tell you that you're really one, it's telling you intuitively that something about this shit ain't right, and you got to search for that. You got to search for why that's not right. You got to change the old world to the new world. You have to, because it is inevitable. If you don't do it, the person down the street is going to do it. If you don't do it, the cat down the road is going to do it. Sally, Billy, Mandy, they're going to do it. It's inevitable. So if you allow the old world to stay attached to you, it will become a detriment to your very own self. And then what? Offer what? Offer what? For whatever it is, we attach ourselves to things that no longer positively serve us. I promise that thing is only temporary, because it is not true. And that is the thing. Things that are not true do not last too long. They do not hold up for long periods of time. They're not stable. They don't have solid foundations. Things that aren't true, lies do not have solid foundations. Deceit does not have a solid foundation. You can build a solid foundation by creating more deceit and more deceit and more deceit. That's how you truly build a solid foundation. You create more deceits, and then you actually realize that it's not even a solid foundation. It's just a deceit, a deception of the self to make you think that adding more deceit is gonna make is gonna make yourself better. Then you're just in the loop of something that doesn't make sense, and that loop is hell. That loop is a lower mind. That loop is a mind trip. It's not very liberating, but it can be temporarily pleasurable because it can keep you in your own little reality. It can keep you in your own reality that is based off of not the truth. And it's just going to make it that much harder when the truth comes. It's just going to make that punch that much stronger when the truth comes. And then you're going to cry, you're going to break down. And the truth is inevitable. It will always come to you through many different ways. That's what people don't understand, is that you cannot hide from the truth. You cannot hide from the truth, bro. Let me tell you. You cannot hide from the truth. I promise. I promise. Because the truth is all around you. This is the truth. It's all around you. Cause you cannot hide from the truth. Because the truth is all around you. It's trying to get to you because the truth loves you. The truth is the light, and the light is the light, and it's the light. All right, it's everywhere. It's light being refracted, and it's trying to get around you. You create an energetic wall to block it off, or somebody casts spells upon you to create this like energy that is blocking off the light, and it's trying to get to you. It's trying to get inside of your field, and if it gets inside of your field, it'll raise a question in your mind or in your psyche or whatever, and it wants you to ponder on that more so that you can open up that connection to the outside, which is really inside of your mind, just to create that strong connection to the truth and then enlighten you again. You cannot hide from the truth. That is a fact. If I try my best to hide from the truth and I live in my deception, then the truth will begin to come through me. My actions, my life, everything around me will start to change, and then I will see the truth come to me in a way where I do not want it. So I will try to make the truth. I will try my best to manipulate the truth. Or I will try my best to stop the truth from exposing itself to my reality. That's a true demon. You see? That's the true demons. The ones who block the light consciously. But sometimes it's happening unconsciously. What happens when you have a person who is a victim of their own demons? What does it mean to be a victim of your own demons? That means that the demons are affecting you and you just know little knowledge of them? Does that mean that you're a victim now? But truly the truth will always prevail. And the thing is that the truth always gives you a chance. Life always gives you a chance to realize the truth. It's always an opportunity to see the truth. There's always an opportunity to see the truth. Every day in your life, you may be outside of somebody else's life and you know that somebody else is living in their own deceit, and you question if they're even ever questioning the truth. And best believe they are, because it is a mistake to think that life is only giving opportunities to see more light to those who already embody it. It is a mistake to think that. I used to think that, and then I started asking more questions. Like, wait a minute, like, how is it these other people are not getting, like, are not seeing it? Like, is it just that they're that fucking like, am I chosen? Am I chosen now? Oh, so I'm the one. I'm the one. So truly, I guess I was meant to come and save the world. If that's the case, I'm fucking Superman. If the truth is only being given to certain people in this world, then that makes me feel even better. I'm fucking Superman. And I'm here to save everybody who is not. I'm here to save people who can see the truth then. And then I'm supposed to take them with me and we become superheroes. But if the truth is always speaking to every single person on this planet, then we are all supposed to see it. But even if the truth is doing that, and then the person is denying the truth consciously every day in front of them, and they're denying the truth within them, then that is the sign of the demons, of the lower self. That is the sign of the lower self consciously trying to stay within the lower self. That means this person is either being influenced by a lower entity maybe, or something that they're not seeing within them. Right? And when I say entity, I mean energy. Because they don't have knowledge of self, so they don't know how to perceive. But what allows a person to perceive a traumatic, like perceive the truth when they're already in the lies? Traumatic experiences. Traumatic experiences. The truth coming at them in such a way that they don't have anywhere else to look. That's how people wake up. People wake up when they have no choice. People wake up when they have no choice. Let me tell you. Because they had a choice, they would choose not to. Because choosing not to is more comfortable. You see? So, if all the people who embody this beautiful light of the new age, and not just any like people who are really out here living the truth and choosing to be the better version of themselves, and they see the potential of themselves in reality, and they live in it, and they walk in the truth, and they stay in the truth, and then they don't cast or shun the lower selves, you can say, the lower energies, but they accept the lower energies for what they are, because it is part of all of life at the same time. But they still walk the path of truth. They will shine so fucking bright that it would change the world. And once it changes the world, it would change those who were denying the truth from the beginning. And if it doesn't change them, then it wasn't meant for them. So, bringing it back, this is duality that we're transcending from. And you got to ask yourself, which side are you on? Because it's bigger than our personal lives. It's bigger than us. It's a cosmic thing. We're just experiencing our little individual aspects of it for the collective to have further proof and further realizations of itself that it is light. We are all really one consciousness, just streaming down through different vibrations of itself. We're all just the sunlight experiencing a different color of itself. You're purple, I'm green, that's red, that's orange, that's blue. And we are realizing that we all love each other because we are all one. And those who can vibrate at the highest frequency of their frequency will all come together. You the highest vibration in red? Oh, word. Are you trying to connect back to source and become all the colors? Oh, word. Let's do it together. Because then we're going to show all the other lower frequencies of our colors what it truly means to be one. But if that's not a path that people are ready to be here for, then it is what it is. It's not is what it is. That's not a path for you, then you are choosing the exact opposite path. That's the truth. See, even I be like trying to like sugarcoat shit, But anyways, yeah, that's what I really want to make this video about. I love y'all. Peace. Johnny slowing out.